Well, the rest of my body was pretty sore today, except, well, my back wasn't that sore today, but I didn't really feel like doing anything in my back. I usually can do rows, face down rows if I want to work on my back, but I didn't really feel like working on my back too much today. So, and it's nice to have options, different exercises that work on different things. But the part of me that wasn't that sore was the front of my shoulders, or my, I guess they call it the anterior deltoids area. That wasn't too sore today. So what I figured is that I would, do some upright rows, and they're a little bit easier in the bed than they are in my wheelchair, because I do have that back support from the wall. So I'm using the wall as my back support. In the wheelchair, then I got my back, probably the back of my wheelchair probably goes up to, I would say, probably to the middle of my back, probably to my L1 location. And now that I think about it, probably to my L1 vertebrae. I wonder if that's coincidence. I wonder if if you are a quad or a para, if the height of the back of the wheelchair back coincides with the level of your injury. So if you were to go directly across, directly back, directly level, horizontal, I guess, from your injury level, if that would be where your back height would be. That's kind of something to think about there. So what I did there was I got all the pillows out of the way, and my wife, she set up my vacuum for my hip bursitis a couple days ago, and it wasn't leaking too bad. Actually, it didn't leak at all yesterday and the day before, but I guess just all this moving around and stuff like that, it caused it to leak. If I wear shorts, then it causes the draping, or I guess it's almost like a saran wrap that's binding or grabbing onto my skin, in my left buttock area where my hip bursitis is. But if I wear the pants, or if I wear my shorts, then it helps out a little bit. That way the draping doesn't get dog-eared so easily. It doesn't get unraveled and screwed up as easily. Now, on these upright rows, I'm not doing great form or anything like that, and it would be nice if I was doing better form. But as time goes on, if you notice, my teeth are showing, and that's not because I'm happy or because I'm overjoyed or I'm really in a great mood, how wonderful things are. It's more of just because I'm trying to catch my breath. I'm always trying to catch my breath. If you notice, then I started to work, well, I guess you can't see it, but I started to work up pretty good sweat, and so that's why I had taken my glasses off, because the sweat from my forehead, it drapes, it drops all over my glasses, and then I gotta clean my glasses, and then I'd scratch them, and it's so. I think the more that I go on in life, the little bit more careful I am about my glasses. Um, I mean, I knew that they cost a lot before, but and they still cost a lot, but it's just a hassle. Just one more thing, just to get your glasses repaired. It's kind of a bummer. I had to deal with glass repair for so long. If you notice with those upright rows, then I was just trying to finish those last reps, finish the last sets, and trying to make a good strong ending with my exercises, and so that way I would not only break out a sweat, and get some nice cardio going on there, but then I would also get a decent workout of my anterior deltoids, or the front of my shoulders. And this is, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me. What I do with the vacuum system that I got attached is I put it in my mouth, and that way I'm not pulling on the hose so much whenever I lift up and whenever I move in my body. If you noticed, I always use my hands. I put my hands in a fist whenever I'm doing transfers. Whenever I'm moving my body, moving my bottom from from one area to another on the bed. So far, it was a pretty nice experience, and I got